cults are being based, and new challenges are arising. They should be given training at the schooling, at the later age stage, wherever they are at the education level. They should be given refresher courses. They should be given some visiting lectures. They should be aware of the history. They should be aware of their bread and butters. Apart from, they should be made aware of their religion. They should be made aware of their instinctive urges, and the urges how are to be tamed and how are to be made better. So the question is not how to make women well off or well on. Rather, the question is that they should be made part of the society and part of the development, part of the human being. Though the facilitation and protection, these are two things. If are provided, the men and women both could fly in the age, fly in the life, fly in the you can say their concerned circuit. But the main thing is that every being that is coming into society, state's role become very vital one, and state's first role is to provide them the opportunities of getting education, both moral and social. Later on, political and rest of professional training comes, but at the earliest stage, social awareness and moral awareness, that should be completed up till class 5th or at the primary level. Later on, you can say their physical related on and their instinctive and animalistic what kind of you can say turmoils come on their life, they should be given. But when they are at the mature level, that when they are at the level of understanding and level of demarcating between right and wrong, and what is now needed to be highly to be give them education. So everything must come at the age stage, not before such age should be taught. That is not needed so far. So if the trainers and the educators or the role players are intelligent enough and wise enough that they could train the generation in a better way and in a rightful way, that could play a very vital role, that could make us a good being and well-being of us. But the vital role above all goes to state. That state is to play its first and foremost and the highest role, that is to give the social awareness and moral awareness at up till the class 5th at the primary level. Later on, you can say the physical and the political and professional and you can say rest of all awarenesses. When their minds will grow, they will learn to it. They will you can say enjoy to learn, you can say. But the things are that we as the teachers, as the parents, and as the trainer and state owners, we should not exploit the beings. Rather, we should make them the better and profiting part of the society. I think right from the beginning of Islamic era, there was a parda, and later on what the stage is at the present, we are to make some jurisprudence based changes, and we are to announce and we are to wider the level of discussions, and we are to think in a broad way, rather to you can say project Islam as a barbarian religion, the religion of the villagerians, the religion of the tribal areas, the religion of the conventional people, because the way the West is projecting Islam is not a justifying one. They are projecting Islam as a villagerian Islam religion, or the religion of the mountaineer kind of people, those who live in mountains, those who live in tribal areas. Rather, Islam is a very, very vital one, and What Islam, I will later on talk on it, and what the religion, the way it makes the surgery of our moral fabric and social fabric. Nothing could come from the other aspects of the philosophies and the dogmas of the world. So we should trust in the religion, and we should trust in the prophetic teachings. Only thing is that we are to create such characters that could give good guidelines to the people. So though the heavenly orders that are present in the religion, the basic teachings have been fabricated and have been, you can say, tempered. That's why the characters of the present age are not being trained enough and not being made enough to be at such a level that we could confront the evilish forces or the dark forces of the universe in an outstanding and in a brave way. Whether we are becoming weaker inside, the way the animal instinct is becoming operative, the way the globalization, industrialization, and the capitalization and the industrialization, as well as modern civilization that is coming into our world, that is overtaking the inside morality. And when trend of thinking become that the body is the all thing, the physique is the all thing, the expression of our being only could come through that way that is known in today. But the thing is that we should be over here upon those devilish and demonic forces, to get them trained that no, there has been a society that running through the human races and human civilizations and human generations, and if they have been going through well, if this time is deviating to the present existence or the past existence, it's our, you can say, mistaken fallacy that is needing to be corrected. I hope I have covered many of the areas what is need of parda in today's life or what was in the past. Covering face is not the object. Covering your mind and your intention is the main thing. If you can't cover your intention and cover your mind, where from everything springs from, then what is the need of covering the face? Anyhow, if you are well enough, and you can curtail and cut down the urges and spot them at the earlier phase, at the earlier stage, at the springing stage, and at the infancy stage, and along with that you are going with the whale. It's a mark of appreciation. It's not a mark of depreciation or discouraging one. It's a good thing, must be carried on and must be you can say approached and must be preached on. No one is going to curtail the approaches coming from those who are in the favor of you can say well on, must be. But when we I will give conclusion over here. Hazrat Abu Hanifa opinions, there are many references, but cutting down to the point, and the shortest one I will say, he doesn't allow a woman should cover hands, face and feet, because she has the right to go into society and must be known. She should not be a source to disguise, rather she should be a source to our guide. Thank you very much. I am Ansar Gilani, English commentator at the entire sports, instructor at the Intercultural Studies, Social Sciences, English Literature and International Relations. Pray for my all of efforts that are going for trend setting, and I am trying to make something inspiratory kind of efforts. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.